Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV. If you're watching this on the day of release, it is the last day of August, the 31st of August 2017. That means it's nearly the end of the school holidays, so the kids go back to school. Yay! If you've taken time off and you've been with the kids for the last 6 weeks, I hope your life gets better next week when you've got a bit of breathing space. But yeah, what have you got planned for September? Leave some comments below. Or the rest of the year. Are you able to, now the kids are back at school, are you able to focus on the business? What have you got planned between now and the end of the year? I'd be interested to hear. Leave your comments down below on Facebook and on YouTube. Right, as I say, the 31st of August 2017. So, we've not done this for a while. Whose birthday is it today? There's a website I go on and I find out whose birthday it is. And there's so many now. Instagram stars, YouTubers, and things like that. There's just so many. I've no idea who they are, and they're all 12. There was actually one girl that was 13 years old. I don't know if it was her birthday today, but anyway. Two that you might recognise. Van Morrison, Brown Eyed Girl, remember that song? 71 today, so Van, happy birthday. And Richard Gere, 67. I can't believe he's 67. Still looks good at 67. So if you're both watching, happy birthday. Hope it's a good one. Now, there was something that happened 20 years ago today, and if you're around at that time, you will absolutely remember where you were. It's when this day Princess Diana unfortunately died. And I remember where I was. I was in a hotel room in Fort Lauderdale in Florida. I remember waking up in the morning, turning the telly on before I got in the shower, and just, it was one of those things that you just couldn't believe. It was astounding, but I just can't believe it's 20 years ago today. No doubt it will have been on the news this morning, it will have been in all the papers, but yeah, 20 years ago today. So I thought it's worth a mention, even though it's not the happiest of news, but yeah, 20 years ago today. Anyway, it's been a while since I've talked about some new products and stock. It's been a while since I've had a full table of stuff. So let's start over here with feathers. Now this is, I think we're going to call these silver grey. A bit like me, silver grey. Although some people will argue my hair is white now. But anyway, silver grey. The feathers are going really well, by the way. So thank you to everybody that's buying. They're flying out the door. Feathers flying out the door. They're I like that. Flying out the door. They're doing really well. Thank you to everybody that's buying them. But we're introducing this new colour as well, silver grey, because there's a demand for them. So they are available right now. Now, I know we talked about having smaller pack sizes. We're still looking at doing that. But what we're having to weigh up is, say, for instance, you want enough feathers to do a single balloon. For us to bag them, and the company we get them from bag them for us, the cost of that is really, really high. Whereas if you're bagging for, however, 25, 30 balloons, then the cost is not quite as high relatively. So we've got to balance that, because if you're paying £10 or something ridiculous for a bag that's going to fill just one balloon, it's not going to work. So we're still working on it. We'll probably do a bag that fills 5 or 6 balloons, but I'll let you know, and hopefully we'll have made that decision and we'll have them in that smaller size, hopefully in September at some point. Okay, going from a grey day, we go to a bright day, a rainbow. So, well, bright balloons. You know what's really interesting? When I was looking at I was looking for that balloon actually. I typed rainbow into the website. And yeah, just go to the website, go to the search bar, type in rainbow. It's a really colourful results page. Really nice. All sorts of rainbowy things. It was a happy results page, I would say. Anyway, we've got this rainbow and clouds balloon from Anagram. And also the unicorn is back. It's been back a while now. Obviously, it was out of stock everywhere, and its production have clearly caught up, and now we have some back here in the UK, and they're going really, really well. We have asked Amscan a few times now, can you bring back the other, the pastel-y coloured one that there was, but it is discontinued, so I very much doubt that's going to happen. But that unicorn is back in stock. We've got plenty of those, and we've got unicorn horns here. The unicorn, well, the party hats. I was going to wear one, but Rob wouldn't allow me because it's got white in it, so it's just going to fade into. Editing is a nightmare for him when it's like that. So he told me I wasn't allowed to wear it. I was a bit disappointed, but anyway, we continue, Rob. And then Halloween is coming. If you weren't aware, 31st of October, Halloween is coming. Now, by the time you watch it, we're actually recording this earlier than we normally would. We're recording this more than a week in advance because Rob's having a holiday. What's that about? Anyway, we are doing it in advance, so we have some some Halloween stuff in stock now, but we're going to be getting much more in, and that will probably be in by the time you watch it. So there was really no need for me to explain that to you. But I've brought a few things up, some of the Qualitex designs, some of the kaleidoscope designs, and yeah, just really as a reminder that, hey, Halloween is coming. Now, these, let me show you this. This is a unique balloon. They come in those packs of 6 there, and so it's a retail pack really. But I like Unique, and in fact all the manufacturers, I think, when they're trying new things. For instance, we talked about Anagram last week and the satin balloons. I think that's great. I think that's going to be the next big thing. But when all the manufacturers are trying different things, such as this. Now, I'm not creative, so I don't really know how I would use that. Maybe there's some people out there that are watching this and saying, oh, you've got to be able to do that or this or whatever. If you've got any ideas, please leave some comments. That would be interesting to hear. But I thought they're just interesting because they're different. As I say, they come in packs of 6, mixed colours. And yeah, they're available now. I don't know what the float life is if you inflate these with helium. However, we are going to do that. And by the time you watch this, we'll have done it and we'll put how long they floated for on the screen. Yeah, I think they're interesting. They're interesting. I've no idea how they did it, if it's just 2 different colours of latex or what. But yeah, interesting balloon there. So we've got those. Now, neon. Neon is great. When I first saw these, I thought, oh, it says glows in quite big letters. And I just thought, oh, glows in the dark. And you just didn't register. I didn't read it. I just registered it. And Rob pointed out to me that it says glows in black light. So you do need an ultraviolet light for those to glow. So I was thinking, well, where would you do that? So you could get an ultraviolet light yourself, I guess. I guess they just come in the normal fluorescent tubes and you just swap them over maybe. I don't know if you can get them in normal bulbs or not, but where would you sell those to? So you might sell them to nightclubs, you might sell them to pubs if they have dark evenings or club nights or whatever. And then I thought about, we went bowling as a team a few weeks ago. And of course what they do sometimes is turn the lights down and turn the black lights on and everything goes fluorescent and funky. And then of course you've got parties there, kids' parties. So what you could do is take these, go into your local bowling alley and say, do you do kids' parties, knowing that they do, and say, well, why do you have this? And then when you turn the lights on, you've sort of got that area and it's more fluorescent than the other areas and makes it all happy for the whoever's celebrating their birthday. So yeah, we've got those. We've got the dot garlands and we've got the pennant banners. And we've got these from Unique as well. These are, as well as the 6-pack there I was talking about, these are the confetti balloons. We've got those in the other colours obviously already, but this is a mixed colour, so it's sort of got yellow, orange, pinky colours, and the 6 clear balloons. So if you don't do a lot of confetti balloons, if you don't actually buy the packs of confetti itself or the balloons to do them, or bubble balloons, these are just 6 latex balloons and the confetti, and they are a retail pack as well, so you might want to just sell them in your shop for people that want to do that themselves. Now this is interesting. This is interesting. The beginning of the year, went to the spring fair, and the manufacturers said, yes, rose gold is going to be very trendy in 2017, and it has been. And they said shiny is going to be trendy in 2017, and it has been. So these napkins are pretty trendy. Chevrons as well. However, there is something I should point out to you. They're printed on one side, as most napkins are, but when you unfold it, it's 4 times the size of this. So you've got 4 quadrants. However, it's only this quadrant that's got the metallic finish on it. The others just have that. Now, we're guessing that it's probably to do with the absorbency of the napkins. Napkins should be quite absorbent, and it might be something to do with cost, because I'm guessing it probably costs a little bit more there. But it's just something to be aware of. I still think if they're in a pile at the buffet line, you know, they still look good, they still look smart. And people, when they open the napkin up and put it on their lap, are they even really looking at it? It doesn't really matter. But it's just something to be aware of, because you wouldn't want to be getting these, opening them up and discovering that 3 quadrants of 4 are just that plain colour. Let's look at this. This is the Welcome Baby balloon. Now, the welcome baby balloon, when we first started the business, we used to do a balloon in a box. That was it, just from our old house, the conservatory in our old house. And Rachel would be in there inflating balloons, putting them in boxes and sending them out by Royal Mail. And the bigger version of this, the super shape version of this, was so popular. And it's still around. Normally designs have moved on. I think the design might have changed. I think that the cheeks might have been added. I could be wrong. But yeah, the super shape's always been really popular. Anyway, I'm just kind of introduced one of the sitting babies. And obviously following sitting Santa, sitting elf, sitting skeleton and all the others. And I think it's going to be really popular. I think it's actually really cute and a great little gift for somebody if it is either a baby shower or a welcome baby or a new baby or whatever. It's a cute little gift to give somebody. So yeah, I think that's really good. Now, talking of babies, there's this gender reveal. The Qualitex gender reveal balloons, the big black 3-foots, by the way. Qualitex are out of stock of those, have been for a little while. They're due in, they're telling us, mid-September now. That can vary. Normally, they come in a little bit earlier, but today, filming sort of a week and a bit before the end of the month, they're saying mid-September, but we'll see. In the meantime, there's this one. This is from Anagram. It's a gender reveal balloon. It's blue on one side, pink on the other. And Rob put this together, and I would have just put a single colour of ribbon on, but Rob, being a bit smart, he said you've got to have 2 colours. I suppose you do, don't you? Blue and pink ribbon. Although there is a pink weight at the bottom, Rob, so you didn't think of that, did you? Although I don't think we've got any pink and blue ones. But and obviously you can't see that weight. But yeah, so I thought that's quite funky. Over here, some Qualitex foil balloons, staying on trend. So we've got pineapples, we've got flamingos. This is called hibiscus, I learned. That's hibiscus flower. And here we have a magical day. It's sort of unicorny, fairy-ish, magical-ish design. But the fact it says have a magical day, it doesn't have to be used just for a birthday. It can be used for anything, any day, an anniversary or anything else. And what else? This. Happy birthday banner. And it's from Anagram. I've inflated it. And it comes in there's three balloons. So I've got, obviously in the wrong order, got day. I'll put that there. And I've got birth. Put that there. And I've got happy. Now they've all got the tabs on them. So you would air fill these. You can't fill them with helium. They wouldn't float. Air fill these and hang them up. But if you were to just put some sellotape doubled over on itself and stick them on the wall, and the great thing about them is because they come as three separate elements, you can put them however you like. You can have birth. You could have birthday if you wanted in a straight line, or you could have birthday and all that sort of stuff. So I thought that was quite funky and the hard work done for you, and a bit cheaper than buying all the letters individually. So yeah, that's from Amscan. That's available right now. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about? There was one thing, but I can't remember what it is, so I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway, question of the week. Do you remember where you were 20 years ago today, the 31st of August? Yeah, that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. See you next time. Bye.